if you watched the previous videos, you watched a video over population and sample, and I'm going to go through biased and unbiased. Okay, so whenever we are creating a survey, I can create a survey where I get the answer that I want, but that's not how surveys are supposed to work. Surveys are supposed to work at what's actually happening out in the world. And so I can take a sampling is a method of collecting information. Okay, so I want to know what the favorite flavor of ice cream is for the students at Welborn. Okay, so the group being studied is the population. It would take forever, and when companies do surveys, doing everybody, so this is including everybody, this includes everybody, and you saw that in the video when they were talking about New York University. It's cost prohibitive, it's very expensive, it's time consuming, and it's a royal pain in the neck just to calculate off of the population. So what I'm going to do is, sometimes the population is very large and the population is very large, and a part of the group called a sample is surveyed. Now, you have to make sure that when you pick your sample, you abide by unbiased and random. But first, we're going to have to decide whether things are a population or a sample. So I'm going to give you these, and it says, for each survey topic, determine which set represents the population and which represents the sample. So, cell phones at school, the students at high school, the sophomore classes at high school. This is bigger than just the sophomores, so this is population, and this is sample. Because remember, a sample is part of a population. All right, favorite pizza toppings. Customers in a city, residents of a city. This is everybody, whether they are at a shop or there. So this is the population. And then customers at a shop in a city is a sample. Building a new park. All or just people attending? All would be the population. Voters attending a town meeting would be the sample. Okay? If I want valid results to include everybody, to include all and everybody, a sample must be chosen carefully. It's called an unbiased sample, selected so that it carefully represents the entire population. Okay? In a biased sample, one or more parts of the population are favored over the others. Okay, it's easier to say, hey, that's biased. This is all and everyone is represented, all types. This is specific people. So say I want to know people's favorite ice cream, and I ask 10 people eating chocolate ice cream what their favorite ice cream is. pretty biased because if they're eating chocolate, I bet they like chocolate. And I bet you I might get that their favorite chocolate is ice cream. Their favorite ice cream is chocolate. Their favorite chocolate is ice cream. Their favorite ice cream is chocolate. Oh, words don't work sometimes. So that's what you're going to do. And I'm going to stop and you're going to answer some questions. And then after the questions, I'm going to explain why that answer is correct. Here we go. Each sample is unbiased or biased. Every 10th student entering a school is chosen. Unbiased. Because they're random and I don't know how they're lined up. The first 20 customers through the door. That's actually biased because I could do time of day. Because all the people coming in, say my store opens at 10 in the morning, the first 20 customers probably are not at work, and so I'm getting a different population. Customers who wish to express their opinions complete online. That's actually considered biased because of the online, because not everybody has the internet. So think of like somebody 90 years old in a nursing home that doesn't have access to internet. I mean, it doesn't work. 50 airline passengers are randomly selected by a computer. That word is super important and that becomes unbiased. A comic book store tracking down how much customers spend each month on comic book. 50 rich people. You left some people out, so it's biased. Comic book store each month asking girls, and that's biased because I just asked girls, I didn't ask guys. And how much spend each month ask all the customers. All in random is what you're looking for unbiased. Hope you got all those correct. Okay, next one. The student council president wants to see if students in the school thought he was doing a good job. Best sample. And when I'm talking about best sample, I'm talking about random and all people reached. Students in Mr. Rio's Spanish class. Nope, because not everybody takes Spanish. That doesn't go to all. Student council president's closest friends. Really, that's not unbiased at all. No way. Students in the school district. Yeah, we're still talking about a specific, and we didn't reach everybody. Like that word of random? I sure do. Okay. Number 2, Fred wants to estimate the number of students at Wellborn who ride the bus. Which sample best for you to use? Okay, sample. 4 students in the hallway by bus pickup. Not by bus pickup. They're probably riding the bus. No way. All students in orchestra. No, that's, no. 75 8th graders. No, because we have 7th graders. Random, like that word, like that choice. A survey is conducted to determine the most popular elective in school. Which of the following methods would provide a sample that would be best representative of the population? Every 10th student from an alphabetical list of all students. I like that. The teachers. Among the students does not. Teachers don't know what they're talking about sometimes, especially if it's the choice among the students. Every 10th student from an alphabetical list of girls. Of girls, we just knocked out the boys, and that doesn't mean everybody's included. Every student who took criminal justice. Well, if they like criminal justice, if they took it, they probably liked it, and they would vote for popular. So, we're going to do every 10th student. That's pretty random of who it is. All right, these are true and false. Sample should be a group of people who all like the same thing. No, we want it a representative. A sample is larger than a population. No, population is large. Sample is small. Small. Participants in a sample should exclude certain ideas and beliefs. That is no, you want everybody involved. Participants in a sample should be paid. No. No, don't pay them. They have to be nice and honest. A population should be used in surveys due to its size and ease to calculate results. It's not the population, it's the sample. So the way it was written is false because it's the sample that you want to use. Coach Smith surveyed the athletes and reported to the principal that athletics was the most loved class. Yeah, you think Coach has an influence over them? This was unbiased. No, it's not. It's very biased. That's false because it's biased, because they're petrified of Coach, and if they said, oh no, we like underwater basket weaving and swimming better, he would be upset. The principal randomly chose 15 7th graders to survey about the culture of the school. This was unbiased. So yes, yes and no. So we're going to call this biased because we are a 7th and 8th grade building and you need 8th graders. They did good about randomly, but then they got biased because they only picked the 7th graders.